there everybody, Natasha Wilkinson here, your independent Sensi consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I back on again when I told you I'm not going to be on until mid-April, and I told you I wouldn't be able to do first sniffs of the Mother's Day collection or the bricks because they would arrive, my early access kits, while I would be away on holiday. Well, the delivery guy just made a liar out of me. Not all of my items arrived because I did place the early access kit bricks and the Mother's Day early access collection into separate orders using two different bank account cards with my funds. So I did place them in separate orders. But the Mother's Day early access kits arrived. As a consultant, we get the option to purchase early access bars for all of the collections bar the licensed collection. So anything that's not licensed, we're actually able to get advantage of an early access option to purchase those bars so we can basically provide reviews, send samples out and market the product. So we are able to purchase up to 2 kits of those particular collections. So I always take advantage and do purchase the 2 kits rather than just one, because it then gives me 2 bars of each of whatever collection is. And what I actually do with those bars is one set I actually make samples with and send out to customers. The other set I warm myself, and I am able to give a detailed warming review to customers if they ask, what does a scent smell like? That may not have got the samples, so I can give them an idea of what it smells like, give them an idea of performance and what I think it's like. And I also like to come on here and provide a cold sniff review and then later a warming review. As I said, I didn't think I was going to be able to do the cold sniff reviews because I thought I was going to be away when these came. I still don't know if I'm going to have the time to send out samples in the next 2 days because we're leaving in 2 days' time. So I still don't know between packing, getting the kids organised, or whether I'm going to have time to make those samples. I may bring them away with me and try to do something when I'm away. But I'm pretty excited that they arrived as fast as they did. I wasn't expecting them to arrive this fast, and I kind of gave you my thoughts based on my very quick smell at Sensi World Tour. But now I've got these in my hands, I thought I would quickly do this video. I can quickly do a proper cold sniff review and give you a more detailed idea of what I think the Mother's Day scents will be like. Saying that, with our Mother's Day collection, it doesn't just come with bars. There's a beautiful warmer coming out. I believe these fragrances are coming out also in our fragrance flowers, and they are bringing out a Wonder Woman warmer for the Mother's Day collection and re-releasing or taking out of the bulk the DC Marvel scent as well. So the early access kits though only contain the bars, so that's what we're talking about today. So let's delve into it, shall we? I have tried to pull up descriptions. So the first one we're going to talk about is Blue Coconut Beach, and it's this beautiful, almost, I don't want to say turquoise because it's not quite turquoise, but it's verging on from that blue to those type of shades in my opinion, but on the lighter side. And look at the gorgeous artwork. You've got the palm trees, you've got the coconut with the little umbrella and the straw in there. I always love the artwork on our clamshells. So this is described as lush palm leaf shades, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla beneath a blue sky. if you love coconut, you're gonna love this. Let's just put it that way. This is very creamy. It's very tropical, but it's fresh and clean at the same time. This is beautiful. It's kind of giving me vibes similar to coconut cotton. So if you liked coconut cotton, I feel you'd like this. But it's a little bit more body care-ish, a little bit more perfumey. So it's got more of that body care type note, whereas coconut cotton had more of that linen note with that coconut. But this would go really well with coconut cotton. I think I've still got a few bars from when coconut cotton was a bring back my bar, and coconut cotton very nearly went into my Scentsy club. I just didn't know how regularly I would warm it because it was a scent I would warm more in summer. This would be another scent I'd warm more in summer, but I could see myself maybe putting it in my club because I kind of regret not putting coconut cotton in my club. This would be a really beautiful bedroom scent, a really beautiful scent for your bathroom, for your laundry, because it does, as I said, have that clean, almost fresh air type note about it. I like. So I will say I'm not going to expect it to be something that would fill up an open concept area though. It's nice. This would be more a scent I would think would hum more in the background in an open concept area rather than fill up an open concept area, because to me I'm still getting kind of light medium vibes with this particular scent. But it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So the next one we're going to talk about is a wildflower cotton, and it's more of a lavendery purpley color. And if we look at the label, you've got the beautiful flowers on the label here. So this is zesty lemon and wildflowers, brighten line dried cotton among sun-kissed woods. This I feel is stronger than blue coconut beach. I feel like this would work in an open concept area. So again, fresh and clean, but I can smell that zest of the lemon adding a brightness to the fresh and clean, but it's not like a lemon cleaner or full-on lemon where you're using a lemon scent to give that clean feel. This is just like giving a bit of a zesty brightness. You do smell more of that linen than you do the lemon, but the lemon's sitting in the background like saying, hey, I'm here, let's add a bit of zesty brightness. There's a little bit of powderiness from the floral. So I feel like if you like scents like magnolia linen, you would probably like this because it is a floral laundry scent. It is adding something to the laundry, so it's not just straight out laundry. But I feel I'm getting more of the lemon than I am the wildflower in here. The wildflower is just kind of adding a bit of like a powdery note at the end, but that wildflower may come out more and warming. This is nice. I feel like for me, plain laundry scents I don't do. They're just a little bit too not sweet enough. They're a little bit too crisp for me, which is why when I'm looking for laundry scents, I'm typically drawn to scents like pink cotton because it has that sweet berry in it. I love coconut cotton because again the coconut adds that creamy sweet note in it. This one, I feel like I could quite happily enjoy. Probably not as much as pink cotton or coconut cotton, but I feel like I could happily enjoy it because it has enough with that lemon and that wildflower that it's not going to be pure bang in your face linen to me. Is it Scentsy Club worthy for me? Probably not, but I would probably enjoy my bar and find it something really nice to warm in the laundry and the kitchen. Not the kitchen, sorry, the laundry. I tend to do bakery in the kitchen. If you love these type of scents in the kitchen, you do you. Everyone has different scent preferences for different areas of their house. For me, these type of scents are bathroom laundry scents. So I feel like I would really enjoy these in those rooms. I could quite potentially see myself putting this in the boys' room, giving them a fresh, clean vibe as well. As I said, not Scentsy Club worthy for me. I'll have to warm it to see if I would want to purchase a few more of this. This could quite potentially be Scentsy Club worthy. So on cold sniffs, blue, coconut beach, definitely my favourite. That is so pretty. Wildflower cotton, I like, but I'm not blown away with. It's something I would probably enjoy for a one-off warm. I feel wildflower cotton is going to be the stronger performer, more open concept worthy, whereas blue coconut beach is a little bit more subdued, probably more of a hum in the background type scent. It's a little bit more sweeter, a little bit more body care. But for Mother's Day scents, I think they chose really well this year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's my, I guess, first sniff reviews on these two scents. And who knows, the bricks could surprise me and come within the next 2 days. But I doubt it. Until then, stay safe and bye for now. Surprise! Well, I didn't quite finish this video because if I move a little bit, can you see what arrived one day before we're ready to head out to New South Wales? My early consultant access to the bricks arrived, which means I can do a run through of a cold sniff review with you today before I go, which I wasn't expecting this or my Mother's Day kit to arrive before I went, to be honest with you. My hair's all over the place today. So I wasn't expecting either of these to arrive before we left. We had heavy rain for a week. As it is, we live in a more isolated area where it takes a couple of weeks for products to arrive to us, and I was expecting it to be an even more delay from that heavy rain because there was a period where a lot of the roads were closed off. But they arrived, and they arrived before I'm ready to head out, which means, as I said, I can do I'm not going to say it's a first sniffs because two of these scents we've had before with Scentsy, and the other 3 scents I did get to preview at World Tour. But let's delve into them anyway. I will be inserting this at the end of the Mother's Day video, even though I've said goodbye to you in that one, just so this video can be combined. I am going to pull up on the Scentsy website the descriptions of these scents, but for those of you who do not know what a brick is, this is a brick. It is roughly 5.5 bars of wax. Look how big these cubes are. 1 cube will fit in a warmer that can fit 4 or more cubes, but you're generally going to want to cut these cubes in half when you're using them, and in a mini warmer you're going to want to cut them into quarters, because if you try to put a full cube of this in a mini warmer, you will have a accident. So I am excited because I love bricks, They're a new thing. This is the second time we've had bricks in Australia. While they've been around in Region 1 for a while, for our region, they are a newer thing and they are really, really fun. It's a good way to get a big chunk of your favourite scent in one hit. Now, while I'm able to do a cold review sniffs, same with the Mother's Day collection, I'm probably not going to have time to send out samples before we head away. These launched to the general public on the 10th of April, I believe. You can buy them separately, or there is a bundle deal where you can choose 2 cents, two bricks, and you will get it at a little bit of a cheaper price. I will run through the prices in a little bit with you, but I do want to do the sniffs first. I wouldn't suggest waiting to grab these. When we had the bricks come out at Christmas time, 3 of the 5 cents that came out sold within the first day, and the other 2 cents sold the next day. So if they're as popular as our Christmas bricks, they're going to go fast, and our bricks are a limited time only product, which means they are only while supplies last. So let's delve into the scents, shall we? So here in Australia, they're called the So Long Summer Bricks because we're actually headed into our autumn and winter, not our spring and summer. So while in other regions they're their spring summer scents, this is kind of our last hurrah, I guess you could say, to the spring summer scents before we head into our autumn and winter. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Cucumber and Cactus Water. So this was actually a fragrance that was brought to us in laundry last year and in wax form in, again, what is known to us here in Australia as the Good Vibes collection, but in other regions what is known as their summer collection, because again the summer collection, or the Good Vibes collection that we call it here in Australia, comes to us during our autumn winter months. So they rename it, even though they're all summer scents, they just rename the collection so it's not, say, the summer collection when we're in our autumn and winter. So Cucumber and Cactus Water is described by Scentsy as crisp cucumber waded into refreshing cactus water and sea salt. So as I said, we've had this one before, and I kind of already know this is going to be my least favorite of the bunch. This is very green. You can definitely smell those watery green cucumbers and that watery green cactus water. Green scents aren't normally my wheelhouse. They come across a little bit too astringent to my nose. But saying that, I love bricks. This I will probably use in my laundry and my bathroom because it is green, it is clean, and I do tend to reach for those cleaner scents in the laundry and bathroom. So while it's not one that I would feel I would need to club or get more than the bricks that I purchased with the Consultant Access Kit. So as a consultant with the Early Access Kit, we are able to purchase up to 2 bundles. And as I said, I always do purchase the 2 bundles because I do use one to sample and one to warm myself. So this will just probably, over the next few summers, as I said, with the 2 bricks I have, be used in my bathroom and laundry. I love the butterflies on there. It's so bright and festive. If these are still available by the time I get back from holidays, I will be definitely sampling them out. Now, if these sell out before I get back, all of these scents that I'm about to talk about will be available to add to Scentsy Club, not in brick form. You will be able to add them to Scentsy Club, and they will come to Scentsy Club in your smaller bar form. And any collections that come out, you're able to add to Scentsy Club from 30 days of a launch or if they last longer than that 30 days and haven't been taken and put back in the vault, up until they get taken and put back in the vault. So whichever comes first. So if these sell out before 30 days, you will have 30 days to add these fragrances in bar form to club. If they last longer than 30 days and since you haven't vaulted them back up, you'll have until basically they sell out or Scentsy vault them back up to add to Scentsy clubs in bar form, not in brick form. I hope that makes sense. But if you like green, clean spa scents, as I said, cucumber and cactus water is going to be your go-to. The next one is another one that we have previously had with Scentsy. It was actually a Bring Back My Bar here in Australia. I think it was my first Bring Back My Bar that I experienced, so that would have been 2020. It was a Bring Back My Bar, and this particular scent actually did make its way into my club during that Bring Back My Bar period. It was very much when I was still more about the florals and less about the bakery and less about the other scents that I have fallen more in love with. So it was very much when my warming routine, I just wanted floral all the time. And that is Beach Daisy. And this is a beautiful floral scent. I absolutely love this floral scent. And if you were watching what I was warming, you would have seen I had one bar I was hoarding. Oh, this is so good. I had one bar that I was hoarding. I actually did break into it and warm it this summer. So Beach Daisy is described by honeydew melon, wild daisies, green apple make a bouquet of fresh picked paradise. So I feel like even if you're not a floral lover, you would still appreciate this floral scent because it is not powdery, it is not overly sweet, but it is bright. It is a bright, happy, pretty floral. That apple adds just a little bit of a fresh note about it. It's almost as if you are out on a field of daisies. You can smell the beach air behind you. The beach is close by, but you're not quite on the beach. But you can smell that air drifting. There might be some fruit trees around, so you can smell that sweetness drifting in the air. And every now and then you get that bright, sweet, but happy floral floating in the breeze. You can't help but feel happy when you warm this in summer. For me, this is definitely a summer scent. It's not something I would reach for in winter. So I probably won't club it again, even though I'd be tempted to club this particular scent again. I'm probably not going to because 2 bricks that I have is going to be plenty for me to enjoy during the summer months. For me, I'm very seasonal with my melting, and when it comes to summer, my summer melting is kind of compacted into a very small window of time frame through the year, and I think that's why I struggle and have more summer bars than I do other bars. I tend to rotate through my other bars a lot quicker. I will rotate through them a lot more and use them, whereas because our region is a hotter region, we get a lot more summery scents, even with limited time collections that I'm always wanting to try, with catalogue scents. So I tend to stock up a fair bit of summer scents, which makes it harder for me to get through during that small window of time where I really do enjoy those summer scents. So that would be the reason why I'm probably not going to put this in my club, but I am definitely going to enjoy these 2 bricks of Beach Daisy I have, because I really do enjoy Beach Daisy. So the next one we are going to talk about, all the next 3 scents are brand spanking new, never before seen. So these are new scents. So the next one is Pink Apple and Nectarine, and it is this gorgeous red color. It is a little bit juicy, this one. So this one is described as pink apple and golden nectarine dance in a field of poppies with lush sugar cane. So this is very pretty. It's got almost a perfumery aspect about it. That sugar cane is giving it that. And if you watched my video where I gave you my vibes of what I thought they smell like just based on world tour, thinking I wasn't going to be able to do this the sniffs, I told you one of these 2 scents gave like a body care-ish aspect, and I thought it would be the pink apple and nectarine, and I was correct because of that sugar cane. It's kind of made it a little bit cotton candy, body care-ish sense, similar to like you would get with pink haze, but you can still smell that fruity aspect here as well. There is a fresh fruity aspect on top, and then there's almost this musky, body care-ish, cotton candy like mixed with this. I kind of feel this is going to be one that might transform a bit in the warmer, and you might get a little bit more of that juicy fruity come out, and then that sugar cane's going to give it kind of like a, I guess, sugared strawberry maybe vibe. But on cold it's very, very, very pretty, and I am quite enjoying that on cold. So I think this would be a really nice summer bedroom scent. It doesn't smell overly strong to me, which was why I'm going more the bedroom vibes. Beach Daisy I know does hold up well for me in open concept area, as does Cucumber and Cactus Water, although I wouldn't put it in open concept area because it's not my type of scent profile that I like in Cucumber and Cactus Water. But this, I feel like I'd be more drawn to my daughter's room and my room because of that body care-ish type note that I'm picking up with that particular one. So the next one we are going to talk about is Summer Berry Melon, and it is this bright fuchsia pink color, and it is described as Cassabar melon, which a Cassabar melon is a cross between a honeydew melon and a cucumber. So you kind of get that sweetness from the honeydew melon, but then you get that watery green note from the cucumber at the same time. So Cassabar melon, strawberry, raspberry and pineapple burst on the scene in a fruity and fun sensation. Okay, so this is more of a fresh fruity scent. I'm picking up a little bit of the tartness from that pineapple. I can smell that pineapple, but it's coming across with a little bit of a tartar note. And that Cassabar melon's kind of making it a little bit, I guess, green and fresh. You can definitely pick up a fruity note, but it's more of the tart fresh that I'm smelling on cold sniffs. I kind of thought this was more of a fruit punchy scent from memory. Maybe there was something else I was smelling at World Tour. I was smelling a lot of things at World Tour, but this is not fruit punchy like I originally thought it was going to be. I do take that back. Or maybe just the melody of different fruits. I thought it would be fruit punchy. It is a little bit more tartar, fruity, fresh is what I'm getting now that I am re-smelling this particular scent. But I was correct in thinking that the pink apple nectarine was definitely more of a, I guess you could say, body care-ish type scent. So that was Summer Berry Melon. And the last one we're going to talk about is Orchard by the Sea, and it's this beautiful blue colour that you can see. So this one is described as an apple orchard flourishes beneath sea salt skies with whispers of crisp linens and green mango. You can definitely smell that apple. That's the first thing you can smell in here, but there's a really clean, crisp, fresh air note as well. And it's not overly salty sea. I don't do salty sea airs. This to me is kind of, now I've only had a few of these bars, but I absolutely fell in love with them. I picked them up in a flash sale. If it ever gets voted back in a Bring Back My Bar, it's going into my Sensory Club. Atlantic Air here was, to me, another one that had a salty sea air note that I fell in love with, even though I don't do salty sea air scents, because it was that beautiful mixture of floral, and it was more of a fresh air with just that little bit of crispness from that salty sea air. This is kind of, to me, giving me very similar vibes, but with a fruity note instead of that floral note. So this one could even be essentially, how big these are, essentially club worthy. This one could even, sorry, my son decided to turn the TV on, which we're sitting right in front of. This could even be essentially club worthy for me, depending on how it warms. But I kind of feel if I were to choose a fresh scent over cucumber and cactus water, it's definitely going to be Orchard by the Sea, because you're getting that crisp but tart but sweet fresh apple at the same time. This is kind of what I wanted Make a Splash to be more like. I always add a apple scent to Make a Splash to bring out that fruity note in Make a Splash. So I like Make a Splash, but that fruity note is very much the undertone, and the aquatic note is very much at the forefront. And I always, when I'm doing Make a Splash, usually put in alternating almost an apple scent, and it smells amazing. So this is kind of what I try and make a splash to be like, your fresh aquatic scent mixed with that apple. It's just bright, it's clean, it's vibrant, and it's happy. So they are our 5 bricks. So if I were to rank them from my favourite to my least favourite based on cold sniffs here today, Orchard by the Sea, surprisingly, what I would not think would be my favourite based on scent notes, is definitely my favourite. And out of any, if I were to add any to club, it would be Orchard by the Sea. As I said, my opinions could change on warming. My second favourite is actually Pink Apple and Nectarine. It's that beautiful body care fruity note. My third favourite, Beach Daisy. I know I've had this one and enjoyed this one before. These two, I kind of feel with the 2 bricks I have of these, they will last me a fair while. They'll probably last me at least 2 summers. So I don't feel a need to club too many summer scents, because I don't feel I'm going to go through them fast enough to need to club them. But I am definitely going to enjoy the bricks I have of these. My fourth favourite is Summerberry Melon. It is a little, to my nose, tart. I'm picking up the tartness from the berries, so it is coming across a little bit tart to my nose. I feel for me this would be a mix where I'd need to find something sweet to mix it, and then I'd probably really enjoy it. But based on cold, it's coming across a little bit too tart to my nose. And then my least favourite is cucumber and cactus water. This is very green and it comes across a little bit too astringent to my nose. So while these are my least favourite ones, I'm still going to find ways to enjoy them. As I said, Summerberry Melon, I'll probably mix another berry scent that has a bit of a sweetness about it, just to bring out the sweet note in here. And this will be enjoyed in my laundry and my bathroom. So for those of you who may be interested in purchasing the bricks, if you don't have a consultant, I will put my details below in the description in this video. If you are wanting to know some prices, these will be released to the general public on the 10th of April, I believe. And you can purchase them for $41 each, or you can get 2 cents. You can choose 2 bricks, you can choose 2 fragrances. Say you want Beach Daisy and Orchid by the Sea, you can get a 2-pack for $68, and you can pick and choose your scents out of the 5 that are available. So that is my sniffs session of cold reviews on the bricks. I'm very excited that these came in time for me to share with you. I am going to hop off now, and I'm not going to do any more videos before tomorrow. So I hope you all have a wonderful Easter and enjoy the time with your families. I look forward to speaking to you again sometime in April. I don't know when, but I will speak to you then. Until then, bye for now.